Here we go. First stream. Today I'm just gonna be working on ArtFight stuff. I've got like, how many attacks do I have to do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm gonna get 9 attacks done in a few hours. That is my goal. Whether or not I actually get there, who knows? So, if anyone's here, feel free to chat or just stay and watch. Yeah, have a good time. I'll be talking intermittently. We'll see if anyone shows up to party. But mostly this stream is just about me trying to get stuff done. So let's go. See, the first character I'm doing is for my friend Wolf. Let's see. Kind of a fancy, refined character here, so maybe I'll do like her with a cup of tea or something. I like to start with the torso and then add the head later. It's kind of extreme, but I can always tone it down later. Let's do a saucer. And then we'll have her other hand here with the cup. Maybe we'll turn her head towards the camera. Yeah, I think that's good. Blocking the shoulders. Okay. New layer. Got some mall soft in the background. Let's see. Oops, wrong layer. Okay, so the character is kind of a square face. And some big ears. So let's go out that way. Can always cut them down later. And I think this posture is a little bit awkward, so I'm going to bring her arm in. Hopefully you can't hear my air conditioner too much. It's hot as hell in here. Some nice poofy coat, sleeves. Those eyes are way too close together. There we go. And once again, I'm falling into that artist trap of making the same face that I'm supposed to be drawing. You know what, I want to move the arms. I think it's kind of awkward to have them off to the side like that. In fact, I think the whole pose is awkward. Let me start again. Sometimes art is just starting over and being okay with it. Sometimes that's all you can do. Just have her leaning up against something. Let's not make things needlessly complicated for myself. There's part of me that kind of wants to do a very, like, meme version of this. But also, my friend Wolf did a very nice drawing of Sappho for me, so I don't want to, make a mockery of her poor character. There we go. She kind of has a rounded nose and eye shape. It's a little more round than what I've drawn. There we go. My glasses chain is hitting the mic. And I think this is too low. Yeah, that's about right. Okay, you've got that. Neck. There we go. I am much happier with the way this is looking.
Hilmer offers an easy layaway plan for your shopping convenience. Take advantage of our sales prices today.
Oh, Photoshop. Sometimes it doesn't work, and that's okay. There we go. It's important to draw underneath what you're not seeing. especially if the character is wearing some kind of belt or kind of half corset like this. It's important to know where to put it, because right now the half corset is kind of in the crotch area, which is not where a half corset goes. It definitely goes around the midriff. There we go. And it's important that I don't bend her bones, just the wrist. Let's see, are these ruffles? Yes. Okay, and then let me change color for the other arm. There we go. And I think that's the sketch done for this character. Let's see, if I do line art, like proper line art, I don't think I'm ever going to get this done. So I might just do a really clean sketch. That might be my best bet. That's a fun brush. I could do this one. Let's do this brush. There we go. Sometimes you just gotta pick and choose, you know? Pick your battles. That's what I always say. I don't, but I kind of want to pretend like I do. I'm like, I just want to do a sketch, not clean line art, as I proceed to do, like, basically just clean line art. What have we got for eye color? Pretty sure that's just black. Oops, that's not how an eyebrow works.
The week of September 30th is Mattel Week at Kmart.
Yeehaw, friends! We're getting this done. I'm getting this done. I do this every year. I do really good with attacks, and then at some point I get really busy. And then I end up speedrunning the last few days of ArtFight.
Your fashion accessories department has a wide range of wash denim handbags.
Yeah, at this point I'm basically just doing clean line art. I don't know what I was on about. Maybe I just did a really good job at the sketch, and so it's not that hard. Oh, earrings. There we go. I don't want to make a tangent there. I don't know if she is. Oh, duh, there's a side view. Okay. So she actually has quite long sideburns. There we go. I can also probably add the sideburns on this side too. I think they would be fairly visible. Yeah, good enough. And then, oh boy. I'm pretty sure I'm gonna wear out the Control and Z keys on my keyboard, like, before anything else. The fun part is, like, and I say fun in every genuine way. The fun part is, like, discerning what part of the style, or what part of the character is stylistic, and what part is, like, a design choice. And then thinking about how to translate that into your style. Now let's see, is this a necklace or is that the collar? No, I'm just going to leave it alone. And okay, so the coat lining kind of goes off on that side. Got it. I don't know, ArtFight, kind of fun. I think this is my 7th year, you know, not I think, it is my 7th year participating in ArtFight. Last year was not a great year for me, not gonna lie. I do feel bad about all the people I didn't attack. I think I tried to make it up most of this year. I can't remember. But I want to try and at least do a little sketch for something for everyone that attacked me last year as well. Um, there we go. It's coming along pretty good, I think. Yeah, I'm happy with this. And it's the line for the half corset.
Cold weather ahead and the new tires and batteries that you'll need.
Okay. Oh, this little thing. And I'm just going to use a chain brush for this. There we go. And, oh, the ear. My guess is that you would be able to see
Just ask Mrs. Johnson in aisle 3 of ladies' apparel. She just picked up prints of her son Josh, and I'm sure she's pleased
that.
with the quality at a low Kmart price.
Yeah. All right. I think we're doing pretty good. Now, is my line art clean enough? Yes, it is. Cool. Select, inverse, modify, contract by 1. And now comes the fun part. Painting. Or shading, I guess. Let's go with this brush. Yeah, let's go with this brush. I always like to work up from a color. Kind of like painting with oil. Or acrylic. I guess you can do an underpainting in acrylic too. But I just feel like it gives the painting like a kind of soft quality that you don't get with like a, but you don't like, not muddy like an airbrush. Excuse me. Oof. I think this brush also has a slight color jitter on it, which just helps the character like feel a little bit more alive, or like the skin. And then when we want to shade, I usually go closer towards more saturated and darker. I'd go even darker probably. Something like that. Oops. Oh, Photoshop. When will your when will you work? And then for the eyes, I tend to go a little gray. Not fully white first. And then I'm pretty sure her eyes are just black. Like there's no color in her iris. So that's what I'm gonna go with. Go to Hey, what's up? I'm doing good. I'm existing. I'm just trying to finish all of my art fight attacks. Right now. How are you doing? Got my little VTuber in place. She talks and stuff. Oops, my chat box is not working though. That's interesting. Oh, there we go. Now it's working. Thank you. my favorite thing is when other artists are like, I would eat your art. Because it's true, sometimes I see artwork and I'm like, I would eat that. I would, I'm like gnawing on it right now. Hey, Red! What's going on? Oops, I'm on the wrong layer, guys. I did the classic artist thing. Yeah, honestly, sometimes I see art, I'm like, I'm gnawing on it, like a rawhide bone. Just consume. Excuse me, oh my gosh. I started streaming and immediately started coughing. I'm not even sick. Oh my god, can you believe it? The chat box working and everything. Wow, I can't believe I have a functional stream. Oh my god. Where's the lamb sauce? If something is just a sketch, does that make it raw? Oh, I should be color picking from my reference. There we go. It's like, yeah, so then would a colored sketch, like when you do like just still construction lines, still kind of a messy outline, but then you color it in slightly, does that make it like sushi? That's my question to the world. I think we should make like a chart that designates what is art food. I'm an innovator, what can I say? I'm not. Please don't take. Please, I'm not a alpha broke podcaster. I promise. As evidenced by occasionally my glasses chain, like because I'm old, um, hits my mic and then it causes my little VTuber to open her mouth. No, 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 no. Oh no. I hate. I refuse to be labeled as an alpha male. I'm just a guy. Um, I forgot, have I showed off my voice changers on stream yet? Well, I just started streaming recently, but I've got voice changers and stuff, and every once in a while, I just like slap them on. We've got this. I'm just gonna talk like this for the rest of the stream. I'm just gonna be Robot Spork. No. Oh no. Robot Spork hours. That's what you guys are getting. Hope it's working, because I can't hear myself, but if it is, I'll figure it out eventually. Yep, there we go. Alright, I'm assuming it's working then. I'll switch back to clean. Overlay. There we go. That looks like subsurface scattering, I think. Robot spork. I always spend so much time on the face, and then I zoom out, and then I realize that I have like a whole body to do as well. Is robot spork a metal spork? Hold on, I'm gonna cough.
Many cities have local ordinances prohibiting smoking on the sales floor of a retail store.
I think robot spork would be. Do they make like electric spork? Why would they make electric sporks? They don't make normal electric cutlery. I think robot spork would be a metal spork, like the kind that you get in a thermos, that lives underneath the cap. I think that would be robot spork. Hair, my enemy. Normal spork is ice cream, and what? I honestly, I don't think I've ever actually eaten anything with a spork. Like, despite that being my whole name and brand, I'm not entirely sure that I've ever used one. I know someone from my high school like wrote an entire op-ed in the school newspaper on like why sporks are the most useless utensil. And I don't think I had the moniker spork art at the time. I think I was still I started a rebellion with a spoon. But still, it felt like a targeted attack on me, spork art. It was quite like intense too. It was like, yeah, it's the most useless utensil because like it doesn't make sense. And it's like, well, yeah, I'm sure it was invented as a cost-saving measure of like if you're giving away utensils and you want to like serve things that require spoons but also require forks, it's easier to just buy a bunch of sporks. But also, ow. What do you mean a fake spork fan? I know, I haven't actually used one. Um, I don't eat a lot of things that require spoons, I think is what it is. So I tend to just pack myself a fork and then deal with the consequences. Yeah, let me break out my ukulele to apologize for the horrible truth that I, Spork Art, have never actually eaten anything with a spork. Yeah, with tears, with fake crying. I'll make a whole song about it. It'll be the biggest meme the world has ever seen. I don't know. I think, well, I mean, to be fair, I think I'm more of a chopstick person. Um, that's just how I was raised. If I can eat anything with chopsticks, I will. Um, so spork really wasn't a common thing in my lunchboxes. Because I'm not really a soup person. It weirds me out. So I never had it for lunch at school, you know. I don't know. Maybe I... God. Yeah, my PR team's going wild. You know? My PR team of me in my room is going absolutely wild. Um, you know what? I will eat something with a spork just just so that I can keep the name, you know? I actually have a bunch of plastic sporks in my room. Um, because I was gonna do like a stupid live action video with a friend of mine and then we never ended up doing it. So maybe I'll go out and I'll eat something with a spork. Just so I can keep the moniker. Have you guys ever eaten anything with sporks? Is this like a common occurrence? And I'm just like the odd one out? It's required now. I should do like one of those hyper realistic cakes and like make it a spork and then eat it with a spork. That's what I should do. That makes sense. I would think it would be like exceptionally useful if you had like ice cream cake or ice cream and cake. Um, is it spork or is it cake? It's both. I am one and the same. Or it is one and the same. Do you guys ever get tricked by those like slime videos where they make stuff out of clay slime? Because I swear I do all the time. And then they break it apart and I'm just sitting there like having an existential crisis. Right? I mean, I would still eat the slime to be fair. I know everyone's like, don't eat the slime, it's not edible. I would. I would eat it. I would chomp down on it and eat it. But alas, apparently slime is not edible. But there is just kind of a certain, like I saw one earlier today that was like a whole burger, and it looked so real, and then they just squished it, and it wasn't. And I felt lied to and betrayed. Um, I mean, I'd eat it anyway, but still. What an upsetting experience. Anyway, how are your guys' summers going? I know Red is done with school, I think. Are you guys, well, I know Red's doing ArtFight. So, how's your ArtFight going? How are things? Oh,
When America thinks of travel and sports, America shops at the Kmart Sports Center.
sometimes you just gotta fight the art fight. Trying to remember to talk on stream is hard. I literally was fine all day, and then as soon as I started streaming, my body was like, would you like to cough? I think you would. So I just keep muting myself. It's so funny to watch my little guy just open her mouth whenever I talk. She's just following along. I think I have the sensitivity if I go like bap 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 bap. Anyway, I'm amused by the small things in life. There we go. Now I just need to shade, oh, the ruffles. It's been like, God, how many years have I done ArtFight? 7 years now? And I'm still sometimes confused about what the ratings are. think my... Oh, you're all good. I think my chat box needs to be moved. There we go. Ah, hello, puppy. I love dogs. I think that they're great. That's my glasses chain again on the mic. He's just a little guy. He's confused. Oh, did I not draw the edge of the coat? I did not. Okay. Um, Good enough. There we go. My dog is being surprisingly quiet. Usually when I'm talking to either myself or like someone on Discord or something, she's like barking her head off. Prince! Oh, sweet boy. What kind of dog? I love all dogs, so I'm not gonna judge, but I'm just very curious to like have an image of this dog in my head.
They require no wrapping, no shipping, no guessing.
Full-blooded golden. Oh. My family had Goldens when I was growing up. I do love them. Right now we have two, like mutt dogs. I guess Mega Mutt is the best way to describe both of them. But I still love them very dearly. Very fluffy. I mean, he's puppy, right? Puppies are always a little fuzzballs. I love them though. As much as I love my dogs, like, because they're adults and they've actually, they're both approaching senior citizen age. So they've both like mellowed out a lot, which is nice because the puppy stage for the little dog, who's a terrier of some kind, was a lot. But she was so cute when she was a puppy. But that's how it is. I assume that's like what it's like raising actual human children as well.
Thank you for shopping at Kmart. Hello, shoppers. For the quality you need, the price you want, and the name you trust.
Oh, I have like Kmart music going in the background, and I forgot that sometimes there's words. 8 weeks, and so he's like, oh yeah, so still very puppy. Although I think big dogs are puppies for like 2 years, right? I can't remember. Puppies are great though. Even though they wake you up at night and they chew your stuff and they poop on your floor and all that fun stuff, they're so stinking cute. I don't know. I think there's just something healing about like having like a dog or a puppy curled up on your lap, or like when they're in that like lanky kind of unstable stage where they're very I guess floppy is the only word. Like you can push them right over and they just kind of flop around like they're not too sure in their steps yet. It's so cute. I'm not saying you should push dogs over, but I'm saying like you know what I mean. Dogs are just good. Um, I'm pretty happy with the way that this is going. It's not that I don't want to put a lot of effort into it, I do, but at a certain point I need to tell myself to stop because I have a lot of art fight attacks to get done, and I need to just keep it simple. Yeah, I think that's good. I'm just gonna add some texture. I really like adding texture in the form of lines and dots. It's definitely the like Spider-Verse style in me. Um, but I don't know, I think it just gives you something interesting to look at. I mean, there's a reason why those movies are so good, right? So, and then I'll do dots for the highlights. Oops.
Offered at a low Kmart price. Everyday low prices. No reason to wait for a sale. Save every day at Kmart.
Okay, I'm happy with this. Oops, I haven't saved it. Oh wait. Art fight. This is for Wolfnam. Let's do a classic black background gradient circle. I don't know, maybe I'll put something in the circle. Yeah, let's put something in the circle. Trees, maybe. I think trees would be fun. Let's do trees and like... That looks pretty good. And I gotta sign my name. I would love to see photos of your dog. I'll cry. Please send me photos. I love dogs. Oh, I gotta do the thumbnail for this. I love doing these like dumb little thumbnails. There we go. Where's my ArtFight folder? There we go. Okay, what's the ArtFight image size limit? Oh, this one isn't that bad. Okay. Okay. Oh, I love that it picks up the sound of me putting my monitor up. I'm gonna put up the Be Right Back stream so I can get some water, and then I'll be, thumbnail. Oh yeah. Why is the Be Right Back screen not working? Well, now I get to troubleshoot. Hmm. Well, ooh, let me check right now. I have Discord closed on my computer, so I have to check my phone. Oh, I have a lot of messages. Whoopsies. Oh my gosh! What a sweet little guy! Oh, I love him. Um, he's such a sweet little guy. I'm gonna stare at this for quite a long time. Well, I'm gonna send you guys to the starting soon screen again because I cannot get my Be Right Back screen to work. I just need to go get some water. So, here we go. Alright, we're back. I fixed it. Fixed the starting and ending screens, so that's cool. Now we're on to the next ArtFight attack. Let's see, how did I do? I think I did 1 in an hour, and I've got 7. I'm not gonna stream for, excuse me, I'm not gonna stream for 7 hours, but I can definitely get something done. Oh, actually, I forgot to do one thing. Hold on, I'm gonna send it back to be right back. Time for Spork Shitty Mic Hours. Get Peace 2, give it up for Peace 2. Alright, I got this. I can do this, I think. What am I supposed to do? Like talk while I draw? Ugh. Can you believe it? Now I get why people do like no mic streams. That makes sense. Let's see. What can I do for this character? Wow, head too small. Is that Diallos? Hey bud, what's going on? I'm gonna try and get 8 pieces done in a few hours. We will see. I did 1, so I feel pretty good. We'll see how I do with the others. Do you like my stream setup? I finally got it done. Look at all my guys. I've got my little guy who talks when I talk, and then I've got my chat box. It's all set up. Can you believe it? I need to look at the personality for this character because I don't remember what I'm doing. Um, she's cursed. Got it. I'm in my little vaporwave Mallsoft era with my whole stream setup. Very excited. Is this going to be a regular thing? Probably not. But very exciting. Hey Wolf, I purposefully did not put the link in until I was finished with your piece because I just did it 87 minutes ago. I was being sneaky because I'm trying to finish all my ArtFight stuff today. I have like background music playing. I don't know if it's too loud, if you can hear it at all. Um, I don't. It's day one of Spork streams. So we're figuring things out. Yeah, it was real sneaky. I was like, I will hold off on putting my stream link in the server until I finish with Wolves. I don't know what she's doing with her arm, but I like this pose. So we're gonna go with it. Thanks, man. I had a lot of fun doing it. I think every year I take ArtFight like way too seriously and I forget to have fun with it. So I had a lot of fun with the piece I did for you. Let's see. We've got, ooh, okay. Fun jacket. Oh no, the jacket's kind of half zipped. Yeah, it was so funny when cause Shay messaged me and was like, I'm doing Ayla for Wolf, and I was like, so am I. Um, she's just a good design. Big fan. Hell yeah. I mean, there's no pressure in doing it. Cause if you like force yourself to do art fight, then it's not fun. You know? Um, but I understand like the kind of want to attack everyone. Because there's definitely some people that I don't think I'm gonna get to attack this year. Um, but if you get burnt out on Art Fight, then it's just not fun forever. Because it's a yearly thing, so, you know, if you don't get them this year, you can always get them next year. I don't know. I hope, oops. I hope next year's theme is cool. Because I've seen a lot of people complaining about the theme this year, but like, I've been voting for werewolf and vampire since like 2018, I think. Um, so I was ecstatic about the theme this year. But I don't know, there's always like a debate on whether like abstract concepts like heart and soul are better or things like werewolf and vampire. I think she's got kind of a pointier nose than I've drawn here. Me too. I like when there's a kind of like a, I don't know, something that you can base your character off of, because I know some people do like themed characters every year. And so like werewolf, or one year it was steampunk and cyberpunk. Bloom and Wither was kind of difficult to make a themed character out of because it's an abstract. Or like it's so abstract. Um, but I get you have to have like a balance, and it's always, you know, up to a community vote. Um, but I love this year's theme. Her body is kind of offset.
We have bikes, benches, rows, ski machines, treadmills,
I don't know. I remember like tea and coffee was a theme one year,
exercise mats.
and it was like, okay, interesting, because it's hard to make a themed character around tea and coffee. Plus, I think if you make it too, because tea and coffee are so normal, or not normal, but like um, people can be very decisive on like whether they drink tea or whether they drink coffee, and that year was actually before you got to choose. Um, And so it was very random, and there was no guarantee that you would get to pick. Um, and so I got stuck on tea, and I like tea, don't get me wrong, but I'm like a die-hard coffee fan. So I think, I don't know. I don't know what I'm trying to say really, but you get the idea, I think. I hope. I don't know. Excited for next year. Yeah, tea and coffee not as fun. It's hard to like build a brand, I guess, around it. Because if you get really into art fight and you like theme your whole page, it gets kind of difficult. Sun and Moon was my first year, and I think that was like you could you could do that pretty easily. Tea and Coffee was more difficult. Then there was, let's see, after Tea and Coffee, I think was Nightmare and Daydream, or either I can't remember if it was Daydream or Dream, but Nightmare and I'm gonna call it Nightmare and Daydream. Those were fun, because I think they're still abstract concepts, but they're like just, you know, personifiable enough that you could have a lot of fun with them. And then Sugar and Spice, which was another like really weird kind of difficult one. I don't know. I wasn't a fan of like the color theme for Spice, I guess, but that's just me. Um, and also that year the site was like so slow that they had to extend ArtFight by a week. So I don't think I played that much or like participated that much that year. And then Cyberpunk and Steampunk was really good. What was last year? Oh, Bloom and Wither. Yeah, those were difficult. I know people really wanted Heart and Soul this year, which is a good one. I think that one's interesting. So I hope we get Heart and Soul next year. Yeah, Art Fight was so slow that year. I don't think it wasn't even COVID, I think, because I'm pretty sure Sugar and Spice was the year before COVID, right? It was 2019? Now I have to check. I lied. Sugar and Spice was COVID. Okay, so that's probably why um, the site was so slow. There was a lot of people joining it. Wolf, I just saw the GIF that you put in the comment. It's gonna take me out. Oh my god. Cyberpunk and Steampunk were really fun. I think. Oh god, I can't remember. That was 2021. I think I participated a decent amount, but that year, a lot of my friends that did it, like knew they couldn't participate for the whole month, but they took down or like they put themselves on spectator and didn't tell me, and so I had done like 3 attacks for some of my friends, and I was like, I can't get any of the points for this, and they were like 300 points each. I was very upset. But at least they were my friends and I could like send it to them on Discord. But yeah, I always recommend if people think that they're gonna go on Spectator, like put it in your bio. Like give people a warning, cause it's really sad when you do a big attack and then no one's you can't like send it to anyone. I can't remember if this counts as full body. I think it does. I just hate drawing feet. Did I put the I forgot. Did I put the chart in the server? Has image in art. Oh, it does count? Okay, good. Yes, okay, full body around 75% or more. Thank God, because I don't like drawing shoes or feet. I don't have a fun time. I just found it. Thank you though. Okay, I think I'm done with my sketch. I get you. And then there's like no shame in just doing like a sketch and coloring behind it. Because that's what I said I was gonna do this year, and then I ended up not doing it. right? Yeah, okay. I don't know. I just think art fights like fun because I love drawing other people's characters, but also like looking at their references and interpreting things into my style. Sometimes I tend to do a combination of like the person's style that I'm working with and then mine. And then I always leave art fight with like I don't know, a better understanding of things sometimes. There we go. Right. Sometimes it's nice to just have things to practice with, and like people's characters. My favorites are when they have like personalities or like backstory elements in the description, because then I can like um match characters to like situations and poses. I don't know. I know someone who like uses art fight to practice like tweening animations. And so they'll create like simple rigs of each character and it's like that's so much work, but I mean, they get it done. Hell yeah, 18 more family members for Nuven. I don't know, every year I say that like I'm going to like do art fight and draw characters that I normally wouldn't, like usually like male or masculine characters, and then I end up not. Oh well. Hell yeah. I would like to see Nuven's family when you're finished. I love that guy. I know Nuven's female, I just call everyone a guy. I need to finish doing my like family trees for my characters. But that's definitely gonna be another date. You know what? Mood. I think the other problem is like the people who ended up attacking me only have like feminine characters or just female characters. Um I think I have I did one male. No, I think I did. I've done 2 male characters this year, which is a big leap for me. Because usually I just end up doing like feminine or non-binary characters. I don't know. I have a few more bookmarked that I don't know if I'll get to this year. Because I know ArtFight ends on the 1st. It's just I am packing for a trip that day, and so I need to kind of get them all done now. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe next year. Thank you. Yeah, I was desperate to try and get as much done this year as I could, but then work always gets in the way. And like when your work is also drawing, it's kind of hard to draw for fun. But we shall see how this goes. I think I got your piece done in like an hour. So if I keep that up, it'll be like 8 hours. I'm not gonna stream for 8 hours. I might do like 3 pieces today and 3 pieces tomorrow or something like, or 4 pieces today and 4 pieces tomorrow. But I was also thinking of doing one of the pieces 3D or like in Blender, because I think the character would fit a lot better if I modeled them than if I drew them. Fair enough. I think I can do it. I mean, as long as I pace myself out. Alright, let's see. Moment of truth. Are all of my lines closed? No. Okay. There's an open line there, and an open line there. Open line there. Okay, something on the pants. Oh wait, actually could be the hand. No. Might be there. No. Don't you just love the process? Oh, there we go. Of searching for that one open line. Okay. Select inverse. Subtract by 1. Oops, that's not right. There we go. Oh, this one doesn't have a color palette. Okay, guess time. Time to guess. Shading is simultaneously like my enemy and my beloved. You gave up on color, Phil? I don't know. My style tends to use a lot of like open lines. So sometimes I just give up and I lasso tool it. And then sometimes I give in and I figure out how to do it. I really need to learn like the keyboard shortcuts for all of these tools. But my work would be so much faster. Um, there we go. Then we gotta put the blood flow in. Okay. Actually, I think this would be the lighter area. I mean, I already talk to myself a lot when I draw. What more is streaming, right? I think the mouth is a little bit more crooked than I intended. I have to remember to go back and fix that. Bum, bum, bum. I tend to listen to a lot of like video essays when I'm drawing, but then I also talk to myself because if I if I'm like alone with my own thoughts, bad times. Um, and then occasionally I'll just like let YouTube autoplay run wild, and I'll end up watching some kind of documentary on like deep sea creatures, and then I'm scared shitless for the rest of the night because the ocean is terrifying. But interesting. Interesting nonetheless. Oh, that's me when I'm driving. I don't really tend to do that when I'm drawing, but driving definitely. I'm having my own little personal fucking concert when I'm driving. Is it the one that, yeah, this does have color dynamics. Okay. Oh, I still haven't seen that movie. I don't know. It takes a lot out of me to like go see a movie, to have to like sit there and concentrate that much. So I haven't been to see it yet, but I want to. It's good. I've heard it's good. I definitely like will go see it. It's just the question of when will Spork have time? I don't know. I like Margot Robbie. Um, so, and I've heard good things about the movie. We'll definitely go see when I have the chance. Oh, I forgot to save this. Oh, definitely. I will probably want to talk about it a lot. Um, I can imagine. I definitely will let you know when I see it. It'll probably be a while, but as soon as I see it, I'll message you. Wow, I keep hearing my glasses chain, because I have a chain around my glasses because I'm in my librarian era, but I keep hearing it smack up against my mic. And then my little guy opens her mouth every time. I don't know, I know as soon as I see Barbie, I'm probably gonna have like an existential crisis. So I'm just waiting for a time when that can happen. Oh, hell yeah. I don't know, in reality, I want to be in my stable income era. But that's gonna be a while. So I think in my librarian era is the best I can get. I don't know, I think being a librarian would be fun. I like sorting. I like putting things away. Shelving books and whatnot. I think that would be fun. But maybe I just don't know what goes into being a librarian. Oh, I need that to be me. I like doing art commissions and like freelance work, don't get me wrong. But, uh, oof. It's rough. I almost want to like put a kind of like a 1980s television or like 1980s cartoon show filter over this. I think that would look fun. Yeah, that's kind of my problem too. I like having things to do, but I don't like having to wake up early. I don't know, I'm gonna have to read this character's bio a little bit more and see if like that would be appropriate. And then I'll definitely send the artist like the non-filter version. But I also think that that could be fun. Pink and blue. There we go. I don't know, we'll see. I'll think about it. Depends on if I want to do like a um, slightly more complicated background for this one. I'm gonna sneeze. Ugh, that was a violent sneeze. My god. I always like dread painting, and then I start doing it, and then I have the time of my life. Thank you. I think the YouTube chat is really delayed. So, if I give a response that's like seemingly like 10 minutes late, it is not my fault, I promise. I'm assuming that's a response to the YouTube chat being delayed, because I just saw it. But I have the memory of not good. So, I don't quite remember. Aha. Good. I remembered something at least. But yeah. I don't know. Maybe, hopefully it'll get better with time. Because I was thinking about streaming a lot more. Well, a lot more meaning like twice a week. Because it helps me like keep track and focus. And I really want to get like concept art and stuff done for Sappho and the Poets. Because I plan on turning that into a game. But it's hard to concentrate on my own work. And at least if I'm in a stream, then I kind of have to stay focused. I can't just like zone out and look at my phone. I mean, I can, but it would be like weird. So, we'll see. Okay, I think that's like as good as I can make it. Put a little light on the fingernails. Let's do some detail work. Oh, cheese from the grocery store. Oh, I should do this on a second layer. Yeehaw. Oh, I forgot that I'm supposed to be talking. Well, just adding a little bit of texture, basically. It's not entirely random. I'm kind of thinking about where light would hit. There we go. I'll just do a simple background. No, I think this character needs some teal. Bright. Very bright. There we go. And my like 80 bajillion brushes that I never use. I know, backgrounds by enemy too, my guy. I don't know. It's kind of like an all or nothing thing for me. Like sometimes I like doing it, and then sometimes I would rather like not. Yeah, that looks good. Okay, and time to do a really shit thumbnail. Just because I think it's funny. Yeah, that's good. Oh, my keyboard makes noise. Alright, let's save as... No, not save as, it's export. Alright, art fight time. My battle ratio looks so bad this year because I have so many that I couldn't respond to for a while. I got you. Okay, submit attack. Title. Nuts. What should I call it? Oh, hold on. I will be right back. Well, unfortunately, I am needed elsewhere, so I'm gonna have to end this stream off right now. But thank you for showing up. Thanks, Wolf. What was I gonna say? I don't even know. Anyway, have a good day, everyone, and who knows, I may stream tomorrow. We'll see. Alright. Do I have an outro? I do have an outro. Let's go.